All right, here we are with the Pangolin Tool Roll.
Yay!
Got one already out, but I want to show you. So it actually acts more like a bag, which is, I've always preferred a bag for carrying tools, but then it's like a black hole, you got to dump everything out. So that was how we came up with this, really is a bag with a tool roll built in.
Nice.
So when you go to use it, we've got the same hardware that we're using on the Hedgehog toiletry roll.
Right.
It's a compression piece, and all you'll need to do is grab the little round piece, pull it out, that releases the cord, and now you're able to deploy the roll, which is what we have here. I've already got one out and open to show you. So we'll start at that end, why don't we? It's two zippered coated mesh pockets. And so these are great for, as you can see in here, I've got some spare lugs and some ratchet little pieces and stuff. Things that easily get kind of lost in the black hole of a larger pouch are great to store down there in the end. Moving next is the wrench roll. And the wrench roll is removable. Right? So we got hook and loop. Now if you wanted to use this as a standalone, or you don't want to get a bunch of dirt and stuff, it is also going to come with a piece of the loop.
Awesome. You
can put on the back side. It can still be used there in that way, or you could choose to leave it hooked on. This is also a standalone item. Okay. So if you wanted to just purchase a wrench roll to have more than the one wrench roll that comes with this piece, you could. If you wanted two wrench rolls, you carry more wrenches than tools.
Okay.
That's fine. So I'll swing that open, and if you help me pull the Velcro open on that side, there's your wrenches. And a secondary pocket, which I use for my hex keys. I put my hex keys down in there, but smaller items you could fit there. We've got wider, larger slots on the left side, moving down to your smaller pieces there.
Sweet.
So this allows you to keep your wrenches and your smaller items super easily organized. And we'll roll that guy back up. Now another advantage of removing this, you can leave it hooked and you can roll it out and still use it, or you can take it off. This actually acts as kind of like a little work mat. So as you dump your smaller items out easily onto this, and then you can just push them back in from there, like so.
Setting items down, you don't want them getting filthy.
Don't want them getting lost.
Losing them.
Set that there for now. The next two pouches are also modular. Okay. So they're hook and loop. They're removable. Again, if you wanted two wrench rolls or you wanted, all pouches, you can swap everything. The pouches are also standalone items. Okay. If you wanted to get more pouches, those are available as well. This is a mid-zip pouch. It's got two sliders, but one puller. It's a lot cleaner with only one puller. You're not having to fight a bunch of pullers, so it's easy to just come here and grab one puller, get that open. Mid-zip, you can see we've got a bunch of different tools in there. The next pouch uses the same coated mesh that we use on the ends over here. Allows you to see what's going on there. You'll also notice that the zippers move to one side. Okay. As a standalone pouch, if your rig or a wall that you've got works with hook and loop, moving that zipper to the top side allows you to now wall mount this one as well and access your items. They're not going to be falling out.
Perfect.
Right? And on all of the three pouches, we do have loop strip. So if you want to put a patch here to label whatever you have in that particular pouch, you can do so.
The mind of OCD.
OCD, right? Organized.
It's very beneficial though. It's
the last pouch is actually built in. It's the same style as the mid-zip here with the one puller, two sliders. And that's just a great way that you can kind of split everything up. You can get everything labeled and be really organized. Moving to this side, my favorite part of this piece is your little work bin, right? And so this, rather than trying to dig through and put stuff in the dirt or the back of the rig, or stuff falls down, in your tailgate, and where's the 10 millimeter, right?
Of course.
Right? It helps you, right, as you pull stuff out, you can set stuff. It makes it easier to be able to see what's in here because there's less stuff in here. Now when you're ready to pack up, right, you're stressed out because you just had to repair something. Your stuff's not lost. You can at least say, okay, I know where my stuff is here. I can go back into there and I'm good to go.
I like it.
Now, if this is in the way, or for whatever reason you don't want to use this, or if you're going to be working on multiple rigs or multiple projects and this gets in the way, it's a roll and stow feature.
Okay.
So you see this, there's a G-hook here and webbing on the opposite side of this. Now that's held nice and tight.
Tucked away, out of the way.
And there's a second reason for that. If you are going to be needing to use this in multiple places, you know, both of the main handles are built on this hood, which are now, one of them's enclosed.
Right.
If you look here, we've added a second handle to this side, and now you reach under here and you grab this handle, and so now it's actually movable.
Gotcha.
Without having to roll the whole thing back up. So you can go from your rig to my rig or wherever it is.
Move stuff around.
To move it easily, and that goes like so. And then you can easily pop that open and you've got your workspace back. Now in the slot here on the outside, this is a little card that's going to come in there. It's waterproof, tear-proof paper.
I love this.
Right?
This might be my favorite feature.
It's a shorty little ruler. And so if you got a little project and you're not sure what size something is,
which is me every time.
now you can go off that. And on the other side is a standard to metric
That's awesome.
conversion chart. So if you've got standard, you need metric. You've got metric, you need standard. Right? There's all of those that line up that are close enough.
Yep.
And you're like, I don't know what it is. Now it makes it a no-brainer. It's easier.
Don't lie, you all need that.
You could also swap it out with, you know, your card or a
Right.
name tag,
Right.
or if you have one for each rig. Now you can easily from the outside identify
That's
right
smart.
which
That's
one
really
that
smart,
which
yeah.
one which one that is actually to be used for.
Do I see a zipper here?
There is. So actually the entire length of this is a compartment.
Hey.
And so for me, it's towels. Little OCD. I like everything to be clean. So it's you've got your micro and your blue shop towels and stuff, but it might be instruction manuals, torque specs, like repair manuals or something for gear that you've got here. It's a good space to put those there. You can put your work gloves down in there.
Okay.
And it's just kind of a nice clean spot, so you're not having to put all that stuff up here in your pockets.
That. Good use of space too. There's nothing wasted.
And then when you're all done, it's just it's basically that's that roll part of it. You just give it all a roll, and it rolls back into itself, right? And that same hardware piece that we had before that we used to pull it open, now you take the other puller, pulling on the small round piece releases the tension on the cord. Pulling on the long piece here pulls the cord through. That gets your top side pulled in.
All snug.
There you go. You're off and running with your tools.
I love it. That's great.
What do you think?
I'll take one.
Good?
Yep.
All right.